So something else I think is important to highlight, right, is that we can be fearful while we're operating in faith, right? Um, as long as your faith doesn't succumb to the fear, then you're gonna be all right. Now that's difficult. Look, I'm talking. Okay, but also understanding that this is a new way of living for me, right? And understanding that God knows our relationship. He know He got to spoon feed me. He know that, right? Because He's doing a work, right? Um, don't nobody else got to know it. He know it, and putting my trust, right, trusting in Him, and staying steadfast in my faith is what's going to always get me through. That's the message that I got. And again, I think there's a misconception that the two cannot share the same space. And that's what I was caught up in. It's like, well, God, if I'm trusting you and I'm believing in you and I'm, putting my faith in you, why am I afraid? I shouldn't be. So that's how, me, look, I guess seeking His approval, right? Seeking that, yes, I want Him to speak to me. Yes, you are doing the correct thing, my child, for me to carry on. And it ain't going to happen that way, right? Because God is a doer. He is a shower, right? I'll show you what He can do, right? So it's just like, okay, thank you, God. And back to me giving myself a break because He is all knowing, right? And that it's okay to be fearful while you're operating out of faith. It's okay. Don't be like me and just kind of think that isn't allowed and it's an abomination before God, because sometimes I can interpret that, right? I can interpret that this is an abomination before God, but that's because some of the information that I have received along the way in life, right? And I don't think it was intentional, but it's, you gotta be pleasing of the Lord, and you gotta have faith. And faith, if you're gonna pray, don't worry. If you're gonna worry, don't pray type. Okay, because I don't want to, be cussing too much, because I am a cursor, right? I am a cursor. Like, yeah. No. And I operated out of that, and still can. So I don't want to, act like, look, I didn't overcame some, right? Because, yes, He has brought me through situations, man, that I know that only He can, right? He look, tangible evidence has already taken place over and over and over again, right? Again, it's what He do. So, I lost my train of thought there right quick. So I guess I'm just gonna end this segment of this little series I caught myself doing for y'all, right? I just hope that I'll be able to publish it the same way that I have in my mind. Maybe I need to pray about that, right? It's just like, oh, okay, well, I hope these things are set up the way that I need for them to be set up as, and that I can publish them in sequential order, so that people can understand the message here. So, good day, y'all.